Aries, I'm running up that hill, I'm running up that hope. So you're running on hope, or you're running out of fuel, or you could be doing something with a Cancerian or a life path number 7. But I'm running out of fuel. So I'm running up a hill. Something to do with Hill, Jack, Jill, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Julian. Anybody beginning with J's? All the J's up in here again. Say J! I'm also hearing yay. Also yay, yay, J. Yay, J? Yay, J. Yay, J? I don't know what that is, J. Some of you got huge J's or a big vajazzle. I don't know, but I'm hearing J. JJ. JJ. Anyway, Gigi. Also, something to do with horse riding, maybe. I'm also hearing Gigi. Gigi? Kiki. Keely? Keely, or from Ely. Someone that's in Britain. Some of you could be dealing with someone that's British, or from around Ely. Okay. Jodie, you would know, right? I'm also hearing Jolene, Jodie, oh. So Joni, Jolie, Joan, Jolie, Jolene. So Dolly, Parsons, also Parsons, somebody that's called Parsons. Natalie, also I know a Natalie Parsons, so there's a few names here. To be quite honest with you, bruv, I can't do this because channeling today, Aries, because I have got so much on. I look like I'm a shit. And basically I've got to go to the gym, and I actually also have a friend that is in Aries that today I'm going to a barbecue, but it's thundering outside and it's lightning. The way you feel it is frightening. I'm gonna knock on wood. Someone's got wood, or it's Pinocchio, or someone just keeps getting wood all the time, unless you did Wood Street, or something to do with woodpecker. Somebody's got a wooden pecker, I'm just going to put it that way. Someone... it's your... Well... wooden pecker. A wooden pecker. Or Rebecca, there you go. Sorry, Rebecca, you are not a wooden pecker. So I'm also hearing Jake. So Jake, Julian, Justin, Jasmine, all the J's again. Because that would be Jake with a wooden leg. Something to do with a wooden leg, maybe. Has somebody got a wooden leg? Also hearing Phil or Philip, but somebody definitely wants to fill someone in here. So anyway, fill me in on the skivvy. Can you let me know what's going on with you? Ooh, okay, something's going on. So anyway, I'm not gonna sit here doing all of this because I just don't have time. So I've got a new deck. Someone's definitely got a new something. I keep hearing I've got a new. Someone's got a new piece of... Woo, I have to really be careful what I say on it sometimes. Someone's got a nice piece of pussy, I would say. It's probably a Leo or something like that, and that's nice. I'm hearing that's a nice piece of Leo. So, I don't know, or unless you've got a new cat or a new dog, I don't know. But I'm hearing, well, I'll be your dog and I'll be your cat, and I have a cat and a dog. So both of you have cats and dogs. What is it, raining? Lorraine Kelly? So someone called Kelly? Jackie Kelly? You right, Jackie Kelly? But like Jack, Julian, Justin, Jackie. Yeah, we have a new dog and we have a new cat. If not, someone's got a new piece of pussy or a new piece of pie. I don't know. But yeah, a new cat is what I'm saying. So a lot of you have probably got a new Leo energy around you somewhere, or someone that you know has. But you can watch this as a Scorpio or a Aries or a life path number 4. I don't want to go into that too much, but let's just get on with your reading. I got a new deck, so I'm gonna use you as a template, basically. So some of you could be up late at night, is what I'm also hearing. So you got like War of the Roses. So I'm hearing for a lot of you, it might have something to do with Michael, or well, just don't piss on the fish. So something to do with Pisces, maybe for a lot of you. So there's some kind of bed of roses. Roses. We live on different sides of town. So for a lot of you, because that is actually one of my angel radios. I don't know if you've been catching up with angel radio, but that's an old one of mine. It's actually coming to mind. So we live on different sides of town. I can see your roses. So yeah, something to do with around we live on different sides of the planet or the earth or the town. So it's kind of like going to take traveling, and it's going to take some work. There's another song there I'm kind of picking up. It's gonna take a money, a whole lot of spending money to make it right, child. Someone could have children here also, and it's gonna take money to make it right. But it's kind of like, I want to make it right this time, and if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it the right way, not the wrong way. I am not gonna make a mistake, and I'm not mistaken. So you really could be dealing with a knot, which is a Pisces for a lot of you. If it's anything from the past, that's over. If it's anything from the future, it's only just begun to live. White lace and promises, a kiss for luck and we're on our way. It's only just begun. Justice, you could be dealing with a Libra placement somewhere. Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Justice. Or, yeah, a Libra. It's definitely what I'm hearing for a lot of you. But something is equivotably over, but it's not a bad over, if you know what I'm saying. Like, well, I don't know. I mean, because I'm also hearing, well, it's not over yet. So it depends if you're living in regret or someone's living in regret and they're thinking, well, that's not over yet. But then the other person's thinking, no, that is over. So I'm also hearing come over as well. Someone's calling occupants of interplanetary craft. So calling over, or you're just calling someone a lot. But just don't call meow. So you're definitely calling a meow. You're definitely calling in the pussy. So Pisces, could be a Pisces, but Leo. So just don't call me Al, but you can call me. So I'm hearing, well, I'll call you. Call Han Luke. Something to do with like Luke Skywalker. I'm also hearing Skywalker or Skylar or Tyler. Tyler's Tarot. Aries, yeah, Aries is an Aries, right? But yeah, call Luke. The force is strong with this one, Luke. That's what I'm hearing. The force is strong. The force be with you, my child, is what I'm hearing. Something to do with Rothmans or Rothschild. Rothschild or Rothmans? Well, Rothschilds would be to do with around banking and money. So what I'm hearing is that, well, I'm kind of banking on this to work. So some of you are looking for work and you're banking on something that you're doing to actually work. Because if this is a relationship factor, it's kind of like, well, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right this time. And I need a fresh start and a clean slate, clear house, make sure that everything is right. Because I'm hearing preparation, like I need to prepare myself for something. So prep. So some of you might be cooking, or you are a PA, or you're dealing with a Pisces, or a Paula, PA, Paula, or Pauline. But I'm also hearing I'm preparing something. Prepare. Papa? I'm hearing papa? Oui. Bonjour. Something to do with France. France, Italy, Germany, but like something to do with France, like Francais. Papa? Oui. So that's just me chelling. Yeah, prepared. They keep saying, I am well prepared and I am well equipped. Oh, someone is well equipped. Put it that way. Oh, okay. I'm also hearing whips and chains. Something to do with Alice in Chains. Or Alice? Who the fuck is Alice anyway? Well, like Alice in Chains. So some of you might be going to see Alice in Chains. Or someone likes whips and chains. Chain. Change. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, but Scorpio is also 4, which is Aries, so it doesn't matter where, of what placement. Okay, but I'm hearing I'm changing. Everything changes but you. You're 1,000 miles apart, but I know I love you, girl. We said goodbye to the past. The taxi cab, Cancerian, life path number 7, is waiting. So don't you cry, just one more kiss before I have to go. Oh girl, I know the situation's changed. Scorpio, some of you are saying goodbye to a Scorpio and hello to the future of like the Beatles. Like John or Lennon. Paul or John or Paula. But it's kind of like this... like you're saying goodbye to a Scorpio energy and you're saying hello to the future is kind of what I'm picking up here. Because I'm picking up that I am future forward and future driven and I know exactly what I want. And if I know what I want, then I have to make sure that everything is prepared and ended. So that doesn't mean, that just means that basically the 10 of Swords, sorry if I'm taking so long with one card, Aries. But like the 10 of Swords basically to me would definitely mean like, I have to make sure that I've wrapped up everything in my life and that I know exactly what I want and where I'm going forward on. So preparing yourself for the future can mean anything within. If there's anybody that I have to wrap things up with at all, I have to make sure that the person that I want in the future is the only one for me, because there's the One of Swords basically there. So you are the only one for me. Okay, so that means that basically something may end as something begins here, and that's why it's only just begun. So it is a start. So some of you have just met a new person. Now, if you're not interested in love and all of that kind of stuff, then you're having a fresh, clean slate, is what I'm hearing, like a clean slate. Some of you could be smoking the old dog bar, what we call in Britain is the old dog bar, which is the old marijuana tree. Some of you might like my Angel Radio. Oh, it's a marijuana tree. Is it like lightning? Someone said like Italiano. It's also what I'm hearing. It's like from Italiano. Mucho bene ciao. A slap at a sausage. Someone slapping their meat or something like that. Unless you're having a barbecue. Well, like I said, I have a friend called Mel. You alright, Mel? But yeah, I don't know if we're going to be having that barbecue today, bruv, because it's raining and it's also thundering and it's like lightning. The way you make me feel it is frightening. I'm gonna knock on Pinocchio. So I don't know if you've got anything around you around a lying. I'm hearing something to do around Leo. Ooh, intriguing. Anyway, let's move on from one card. Sorry for you guys that get bored with one card. You're like, well, Steve, really? You only do. Listen, Aries, this is the God's honest truth. You do not need too many cards for your future in order for it to tell a story. It's the story that means all of it. So it's like, I'm hearing this like, look, you mean, you to me are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing, oh baby, oh baby. But justify, something to do with justice or Libra. So some of them could be, you could be sending, I'm also hearing, sweet sensation. Wow, who sung that a long time? That was actually one of my favourite rave tunes. Sweet Sensation. But yeah, sorry, I was kind of... You to me are everything. Wow, I'm also hearing P because Paul Weller. So like, you do something, Stephen King, Lion, Steve. You do something to me. Something deep inside, climbing on the wire for a love that cannot hide. It's like I can't hide it anymore. Something to do with Jim Morrison as well, though. Jay's love hides in familiar places. Place. You really could be dealing with a fish, which would be a place. Ooh, a gill. A Gill. Bill, the name Bill, or Billy, or Billy Webb, or Gill. So obviously names, or just like the representation of gill, meaning fish, but then also maybe a scale, which would be a fish, and Libra. Anyway. I like this new deck. Some of you like a new deck. Or you like someone called Richard or something. Richard. Anyway, let's see. Aries. Sorry if I absolutely look like hammered shit today, Aries, but I just kind of busy. Anyway, let's see. Aries. What they got coming up from the 1st until the 7th. Wow, so Page of Swords. So it's a new person. Look at this person's fine. They got blonde hair, it looks a little bit like David Bowie. Dave? You alright, Dave? You alright, Dave? Yeah, I could be dealing with a Cancer. You alright there, Dave? You alright, Trigger? How are you getting on? David, swimmer, maybe? Or someone's got swimmers? Or you're really dealing with like a Piscean. It's like, look, he's got swimming trunks on. Look, really? Ooh, swimming. It's like, well, I'm swimming. Some of you are a swimmer, or David, but I'm hearing David Bowie. Bum bum bum, ground control to Major Tom. Tom, the name Tom, or Tom, Dick, or Harry. But someone, it's like, look at his Tom, look at his Todger, or something like that, I don't know. But like, Ground control to Major Tom. Someone's a rocket. Or, so hold on. This is how I channel. Sorry, I'm different than other people. I'm strange, alright? But like, I'm hearing go, one hand in my pocket. So Laura, the person that's got the icon, I got one hand in my pocket and the other hand giving a high five. So someone's got Sagittarius or Taurus in their chart, and I'm giving you a high five. High five? I mean, it's very nice. It gives me a high five. Someone's like, high five? It's just a miss. It's like a lot. It's a nice, yeah? Someone could be an Italian or something like that. It's like, look at those eyes. They don't seem to matter. I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all I need to know. So someone, basically, with all the... It's going to be Luigi or Mariano. But like, Marion. I'm also hearing Marion. Okay. But I'm hearing... Someone's very, like... Well, anyway, let's get out of what I think the cards are. Changeable. Actor. Oh. This person could be a bit of an actor. Bit suave. Do you know what I mean? Like, well, I'm more of an actor than really. So, an actor or an actress. Some of you are looking for a new bed mattress. Just so happens, Tyrone. But like, some of you are looking for a new mattress. Or a new mat. So the name Matt also... Matthew or Matty? Matty. Matty Payne. I'm also hearing Matty Payne, Matthew Payne, or anybody that's called Payne. Or from Spain. Some of you want to go to Spain. Like everybody from Britain wants to go to Spain. Some of you want to go on a plane, basically, and you're kind of thinking within this card, and it's something to do with around a Leo. Possible. I'm hearing the Thinking King. Because I'm also hearing Kinky D, also Kinky D. But like I'm thinking and I'm thinking and I'm thinking. So it's kind of like I'm gonna have to put what I think into action. Well, action changes things. Action, Jackson, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, right? The Jalians. But if you've watched my readings where I was showing you when I was doing an education thing around a lot to do with going towards the future. How to manifest anything after a tower, because this is kind of what this is. This is kind of like the window of opportunity, and it's now making me think. So someone is on your mind, and I'm also hearing on my mind 24/7. So you could be dealing with a 2, which would be a Libra, a 4, which would be a Scorpio, which is coming across as Aries, and then a life path number 7, or a Cancerian, 24/7. So you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Debbie. So there's a Debbie also there, or debt is always on my mind. Like, I'm always in debt. Some of you are always in debt. But don't live in regret and don't live in debt. Don't doubt it, I was also hearing, because I'm also hearing no doubt, which would be don't speak. I know what you're saying, but I know what you're thinking. It's like, I don't know what you're saying, but I know what you're thinking. If not, I know a lot of you here, you're thinking about this person a lot. They're on your mind 24/7. Now, if it isn't a person, it's a thing. Now, that thing could be a Stephen, it could be a king, it could be a Lion King, Stephen King. It could be, or a thing, like an object, and it's on my mind all the time. Like object of desire, like it's on my mind all the time because I'm like Lucifer Morningstar. So it could be like a Leo, or it could be an Aquarian, because that would be an 8, really. But the star, the sun is a star, but it's also, people always say Leo, but it's a 1. So it's kind of like, well, what do you desire? I can't wait until that comes back out on Netflix. Anybody watch that? But Lucifer Morningstar, good morning, detective. What I'm detecting is that, well, I don't know what I'm detecting, but I'm definitely detecting something, detective. Somebody could be in a same-sex relationship here, or someone's just an actor and a comedian. And I'm hearing, well, I'm definitely detecting something. Are you detecting something, detective? Well, what I'm detecting is the same thing that you're detecting. And if we're both detecting something, then, well, we both feel something, right? And it's like, well, I feel what you feel. Do you feel the same as me? I feel the same as you. Well, we're both detecting something already then, detective. So it's a bit of a clue. It's one of those scratches within an eternal feeling of an eternal love. So you could be dealing with a Gemini somewhere, or a 6, but like eternal. So it's an internal feeling. It can't be explained, is what I'm hearing. Like the X-Files, really. So unless it's an X, but I don't think so. Some of you are going through files, or this person is, and I'm needing to go through all my documents and files. Filing cabinet. A cabin. Some of you might be renting or looking at cabins in the woods, like Scotland. Scotland have very good cabins, but I'm hearing cabin, like cabinet. Cabinet? Cabaret. Also, something to do with cabaret. Ha! Ba, ba. A cabaret. Or the name Ray. Cabaret. Abby? Abbott? Abigail? Ray. Stingray. Stingray. Sting. So something to do with Roxette. Rock. Solid as a rock. Someone is solid. That's what I'm putting up. See, someone's smoking the old dog bar, bruv. Solid. In the UK, you can't really get that anymore because it's all weed. But yeah, back in the day, they used to have a thing called dog bar. It used to be a slate. They used to call it slate. Pink fluffy clouds, or something to do with pink. Someone likes pink quite a lot. It actually looks a little bit like pink. Pink. What do you think, Pink? I'm a rock star, and I need you tonight. Someone wants to be a rock. Anyway, sorry. Someone's also called Richard here, because I'm hearing rock. Don't worry about that. Anyway, sorry there's only 2 cards. These are really only supposed to be for Patron. This is quite a new deck. Someone's got somebody new here. Sorry it's very short, but I really do have to keep them short. Sorry you've only got 2 cards, but like I said, man, you know, y'all don't always need loads of cards, not really, you know. So if you want to join, hopefully you do. Things will change throughout the month. Don't worry, Alice. Things will change. But everything changes but you. Don't wait for change, create change. If you want more money, create it. If you want to be your destiny, create it. Okay, be very creative. Some of you are very creative at this time. And it's kind of like creative handwriting is also what I'm hearing. Creative handwriting. Or hangman, something to do with a Hannah or a hangman, which would be a Piscean for a lot of you. Hang. Anyway, so if you want to join, you can. It's on the full access bundle only. If you're a little bit disappointed here, don't worry. It's only because I'm slightly falling behind with time to get them all out. I'm not going to get all the readings done before the 1st until the 7th. So I'm basically just going to do readings and just shove them out to you and then list it as the name of the date. So basically, if I do things tomorrow, it'll be the 2nd until the 8th, okay? So I'm just going to do them like that for a little while. But your next one, I might have more time in order to be able to channel and so on and so forth. But if you want to join and support me as a channel, I really would appreciate it. And you can find all the links provided below for Patreon, but it will only be the full access bundle at the moment, okay? You'll have to follow the channel for a while to know how it all works. But there are videos explaining everything if you get lost. But even a like, a share, a comment, donation, anything, it doesn't matter. Thank you so much, Aries. I really do appreciate it. And I'll hopefully see you on Patreon.